Hello everyone and welcome to World and welcome to my let's play of the Warmongering Unfallen. So I did the pacifist cravers and then someone suggested on my YouTube channel that now we should play some warmongering trees, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Now the Unfallen are really made for peace. As you can see here, they have harmonious, where they get extra happiness on alliance and peace. They've also got mutual understanding, which means that they get extra troop damage per friendly faction on Empire and extra damage per friendly faction on ships as well. So they really want to have friendly things. However, that doesn't mean that we can't backstab anyone. So we can of course make everyone believe that they are friends and be very happy, and then make our other planets happy and then start conquering them afterwards. Our celestial vines will help with conquering quite a bit because they're nice in order to get some anomalies into our systems and stuff like that. We can even steal anomalies from other empires. At least that used to be the case. I hope it's still the case. So the Unfallen themselves are very much focused on growth. So once we colonize some systems, we can very easily colonize them with populations that we already have because, well, we're growing very fast and then we just ship them off to new systems. Then we have Guardians, which basically allow us to get more people on planets even quicker, and they also help us a little bit with defense. If we can discover them in our enemy's territory, they will actually penalize them, although I'm not entirely sure what this penalty is. So in general, the Unfallen are not really made for combat, but well, we will see how it goes. So the speed will be normal. We are playing on a medium-sized galaxy with 4 competitors. I will move the game difficulty to hard. Like last time I won as the pacifist cravers and I don't really feel like I deserve that win. I made so many mistakes, so maybe I am ready for hard difficulty. So we will do that. As you can see here, there's plenty of more difficulties for me to explore afterwards. Minor civilization difficulty at normal sounds good. Galaxy density high, number of constellations. Let's put it on many. Random shape sounds good to me. Node connectivity medium also sounds good, because if we put it on high, then we don't really need to research those technologies that allow us to take the wormholes and stuff. So let's keep it at medium. Age. Well, I'm not entirely sure what it does, to be honest. It probably has something to do with the types of stars that you find. But let's keep that on normal. Empire spawn method normal. Home quality system normal. Resource abundance normal. Normal. Everything on normal. Then pirates should be on. Time management, animation speed is on fast. That's all fine. And then I guess we are ready to start. So let's actually click start and look at their intro movie.
Ignorant of other worlds, of other races, we slumbered for ages. We were even ignorant of ourselves.
An eternity of peace has been shattered by the arrival of violent alien species upon the world of Koyasil. The people called the Unfallen have been shocked out of their ages of slumber, and their treasured ideals of harmony and unity are being challenged. You are the voice of this contemplative and powerful people. Now that your curiosity and fear has been awakened, you must leave the whispers of the world heart, venture into the galaxy, and impose harmony upon the stars. Everything begins with fire, but you cannot let it end with fire.
Alright, we are ready to go. So let us see where we are. We're completely in the top right of our system, and we already see Fajis here with a minor empire, which is the Epistis. And we don't see... that's weird. It doesn't show what they do yet. No, wait. Huh, I have the feeling something in the UI changed, but maybe it didn't. Normally I think it would show the bonuses it gives us, but it actually says so here. So actually we would get even more food, because this is on sterile, and our Unfallen, they like to be infertile. So we could actually use these quite well to increase our food output even more. The nice thing about the food output, as far as I understand, is that even if you can't really use it anymore for growing your empire, you will still get a lot of manpower from it. And getting extra manpower allows us to create more ships at a high capacity. Basically, they get a bonus when they are full of manpower. So that will actually be quite great. I'm liking this. Of course, in order to make contact, we first need to have some influence. So then there is Leo here, but first let's look at Urza. So we are at Koyasil, which is a forest planet, which has quite some nice food output. We also have a guardian here, and this one is already colonizable, but it would cost us a bit of turns. 1 turn actually only. Oh yeah, because we are Unfallen. So yeah, we could do that, but it doesn't really help us with anything. Let us first grow a little bit here and create some of these things first. So let us start with cerebral reality, I think, for some extra money and science, and then we will go for drone networks for extra production and extra food. Alright, so that's that. Then we start off with 1 exploration ship and 1 vine ship. So what we could do is already vine this, and I'm not entirely sure whether that will have any effect on the Epistis, but we will figure that out as we go. So you can go here and you can almost start connecting it. Then we have this one, and let's see what kind of curiosities we have. We've got a Guardian Curiosity, and a Ruins Curiosity. So there's no atmospheric curiosities here. So let us, well, go for the Guardian, because then we immediately get more production. Here we go. That's great. As you can see here, now we have 4. So basically that increases our production by 8 food, 4 production, 4 dust, and 3 science. Very nice. That could not have been better, I think. I could discover 1 more. Let us go for this Terran one here. And we have another Guardian there. So now afterwards, because this has to reload a bit, I think I'll start discovering a little bit. So now there is actually a Guardian on this Terran planet, but we have to colonize it for it. So that might actually be worth the 1 turn, because then we immediately get 8 food, 4 production and stuff, which is way better than any of these gives us. So let us take the colony immediately. Alright, then we have to look at what to research, and I am not 100% sure yet whether... Well, I don't want to go into military immediately. We could go for more food, but at the moment we're already producing a lot of it. We could go for more science or just colonization techs. But as I saw here, we actually have titanium and Hyperion here on Urza too. So I think especially this Hyperion is really good. It's 5 per turn that we get from it. So let us actually go for plasma metallurgy in order to extract this, and that allows us also to increase our production with this building here. Alright, so we also recruited a hero, Luna Barxis, and we want him to level up a little bit before the pirates come, so let us put him here. He is actually a pacifist. Maybe at some point we'll start looking into getting heroes to add to our fleets. But this one will be the governor of this planet, which will mean he will make them more and more pacifist. And at some point maybe we will start playing with the politics a little bit. Because now we get more happiness on systems, what we could do is change our government to republic and get better laws, for example, or federation and have more systems before we actually get expansion disapproval. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out as we go. What I will do though is to go for toys for boys, because then we'll have more happiness and a little bit less science. But at the moment we're already at happy, but then we'll turn ecstatic, I think. I'm not entirely sure about the values, but I think we should turn ecstatic. So that would be really cool, because then we get more bonus to our science again. As we can see now we have a plus 15, and that should turn into a plus 30, even though we only get a minus 10%. So let us do this. Now we're ecstatic. And now we get a plus 30 dust and science, as well as extra food and is it influence? Yes, it is influence. So that's really nice for a lot to have. We can also have a look at the other one. So this one gives more capacity. Well, we don't really need that yet. And this reduces happiness, but increases dust production per population. This would decrease happiness by 4, which we can actually take at the moment. So let us instate that. Pass. As you can see, we're still ecstatic, and now we actually gain more dust per turn as well. So all is good in the first turn, I would say. We are already making quite some progress. So let us push and turn. Alright, we are now in turn 2, but I will put the episode to a close here, so I hope you had fun, and see you next time.